Hey, it's JB Vano here, and I'm about to be reading off some of these patch notes for the First Descendant hotfix 1.03. For content improvements, an option has been added to turn off other players' effects, like projectile explosions. In order to improve the visibility, the explosion effect and duration of vestigial origin has been reduced. Vestigial organ? I know that's a little weird. Anyway, a system message has been added to make it clear to easier detect the DBNO status of allies. An extra measure has been added to the party member UI. Research reduce the research completion visual effect duration for materials frequently used in research. Away from keyboard status has been added to the player report menu. The UI has been updated so that major rewards obtained from chain requests that have already been cleared are checked in the quest list. Next, a function has been added to view acquisition information directly in the target section of library. Fixed an issue of scrolling to the top when moving from the target item of library to the corresponding item list. Added firearm types and round types to the library weapon list. Fixed an issue where a player who joined the Void Fusion Reactor could use the reconstructing device even if there were no Void shards after completing the mission. When completing a Void Fragment mission, obtaining 2 types of Void Shard, the amount obtained has been increased by approximately 1.5 times. Void Fusion Reactor mission tooltips has been updated to display the number of Void Shards. Added linked amorphous material to Void Fusion Reactor mission tooltip. Void Shard attribute will now be displayed on the map directly. Number 2 is for the Descendants. Thrill Bomb and Lightning Emission with the Ultimate Bunny High Voltage module will now target nearby enemies rather than random targets. Allergy of Reconstruction Serum of Eugen now applies to Colossus as well. Ultimate Bunny Electric Charge, High Voltage, and Bunny Electric Condense sound effects have been changed. Use Bunny skills to inflict electrocution enemies has been removed from the second and third stage evolution conditions of the Bunny evolving skin Speedy Awakened one. Number 3 is for infiltration operations. You can now view mission results through the ESC menu after completing an infiltration operation. The time limit for destroying the Ironheart has been removed in the infiltration quest Fortress Heart of the Fortress. The location of the supply droid in the infiltration operation Fortress Quarantine Zone has been moved to the battle zone, making it easier to supply bullets. Number 4 is for the missions. There's only 2 of them. The position of immunity spheres named monsters will not change anymore as monsters move or rotate. The sequential spear type of the named immunity of Altered Hands of Nazastra that appears in White Knight Gulch Eye of Truth has been updated. The drop quantity on hard difficulty has been increased by approximately 1.5, and that was for field. Number 6, miscellaneous. The stack limit for consumable items have been increased from 1 million to 100 million. And they also updated some icon changes because it kind of looks similar to Destiny. And optimization improvements. Fixed the memory leak that occurred intermittently in windowed mode. Fixed the memory leak when using frame generation. Fixed the issue of temporary frame drops when opening inventory with DLSS frame generation. Fixed an issue where frame limit was not restored even if additional options were changed to off when DLSS frame generation or FSR frame generation is enabled. Let's go down to bug fixes. And this is for Russian, Spanish, and Portuguese languages. Fixed an issue where material quantity text was cut off and weapon transmission. Fixed an issue where the top menu remained scroll map dash through top library. Let me read that again. Fixed an issue where the top menu remained when scroll map top library through acquisition information and moving through the screen with ESC. Fixed an issue where a black screen was briefly displayed when starting special operation. Symbol effects have been added for code analyzer, code breaker, and code material dropped. Fix an issue where account names starting with hashtag were not visible. Number 2, again for bug fixes for the Descendants. Fixed an issue where the Descendant couldn't be changed after completing the exclusive dungeon of the quest to Bunny, our beloved daughter, in the Bunny quest. Fixed an issue where Bunny's lightning emission was used even when there's no moving distance when rolling over a box or wall. Fixed an issue where sound effects was not displayed intermittently when landing on the floor with Kyle's superconductivity thrusters. Fixed an issue where the charging motion was repeated with Kyle's repulsion dash. Number 3 is for modules. Fixed an issue where the arcade acceleration module did not increase the speed and distance of projectiles. Fixed an issue where Ajax's body enhancement module did not reflect the max shield and the current shield after moving to the map. Fixed an issue where the firearm attack of the shoot focus module was applied as a sum operation and not as a multiplication operation. Fixed an issue where the module list scroll was reset to the top after module enhancement. Number 4 is for mission. Fixed an issue where monsters would not spawn if the first monster spawned upon entering the Volker strategic outpost were immediately killed. Fixed an issue where the next quest could not be started under certain conditions. Fixed an issue where the spirit would tremble when it was far away during the named monster's spear gimmick. Fixed an issue that prevented field change by removing the shield that created during the Upper Hatchery mission and the White Knight Gulch Hatchery. Fixed an issue where monsters would spawn even without an actual battle in the White Knight Gulch Fortress outskirts. Number 5 is for field. They fixed an issue where code analyzer was intermediately required when working with the encrypted vault in the hard difficulty. Fixed an issue where falling while using a grappling hook in certain sections of the prologue caused you to crash at the next location with the mission unfinished status. Number 6 is for void intercept battles. Fixed an issue where the removal did not happen immediately and the grappling hook was maintained during battle. Number 7 is miscellaneous. Fixed an issue where items were not collected when purchasing multiple items of the same product. And that is pretty much it. And we also have director comments, a couple director comments here. 2 of them are from the content improvement, and this is talking about Glaze Infinite Launcher. So the director, these will be the director comments going down the list again. As Glaze Infinite Launcher build became popular, we took temporary measures to address an issue where the explosion effect was disrupting gameplay severely. Currently, we only provide the option to disable other players' projectile explosion effects, but we are planning to enhance this feature for other effects as well. Another one, they have been keeping a close eye on recent trends regarding AFK, and we agree that AFK hinders the gameplay for other players. However, we believe that a cautious approach is required in this matter. This is because AFK judgment mechanisms can sometimes be bypassed with simple shooting or moving actions, which is old school trick, and the AFK kick system can be exploited for other purposes. First, we are trying to learn the patterns of AFK players with AFK reports. Through this, we plan to collect the information necessary to separate AFK players in matchmaking and prepare an appropriate measure in the future. We are considering ways to resolve the AFK issue so that everyone can enjoy the game together. We ask you to respect each other's players. We ask you to respect other players in the meantime, and if you have an idea of this matter, please let us know. And another one is, we discovered and fixed an issue where party members' abort mission system was being exploited to repeatedly play the Void Fusion Reactor without consuming any shards. While addressing this glitch, we also considered why players might resort using it. We realized that the transition from shard farming to actual Void Fusion Reactor mission was quite inconvenient and tedious. Therefore, we not only fixed the bug, but also increased the amount of Void shards obtained and improved the farming process to make it more convenient. Please wait a little longer, as we will significantly improve the fragment farming routes in the upcoming Week 5 update scheduled for August 1st. The dev team will continue to learn and grow from your playing experiences. We will always listen to your valuable feedback and strive to provide a better gaming environment. We have another director's comment under miscellaneous. The First Descendant has been developed the First Descendant has been developed with deep affection and respect for various looter shooters, and we take the feedback regarding other similar games very seriously. Through this hotfix, we are trying to reflect the unique identity of the First Descendant. We will continue to improve the game for the fans of the genre. And they're talking about the icon changes because some people were saying that it was too similar to Destiny 2. Right? Another one is talking about how fast Bunny runs. We love how fast Bunny runs. Unleashed electric energy to take down her enemies. Bunny is a descendant who gains her power in proportion to the distance she travels. However, rolling around in a corner and using her skills was not what we expected from her, so we decided to fix this. Additionally, we are detecting the use of various macros and unauthorized programs through our monitoring system, including the rolling in place macro. We're currently taking actions against macros and unauthorized programs and will continue to strive to create a more enjoyable gaming environment for everybody. This one is another comment under missions. The fortress outskirts have been a popular farming area with many monsters pouring in from the beginning of launch. We love the run and kill play and believe running, shooting, and bursting are the fundamental aspects of a looter shooter. However, using the terrain to exploit and gather monsters without any action was not what we intended. If everyone simply stood still and hunted, the game's enjoyment would quickly diminish. Therefore, we decided to make a change. We maintain the spawn rate by keeping the 4 Vogus resource storages active simultaneously, but monsters will not increase when players are idle. Run, shoot, and create some explosions. Many more monsters will continue to appear. We have the last director comment. Thanks to the love and interest that you have shown us, we feel the brimming energy of this community. Hotfix 1.0.3 includes many fixes, which we hope to improve your gaming experience. Recently, we saw a video in the community where the Colossus was defeated more quickly through module switching. If we had, wow. We recently saw a video in the community where the Colossus was defeated more quickly through module switching. If we had a bit more time, we would like to include a fix for this in hotfix 1.03, but unfortunately it didn't make it into this update. The dev team does not want module switching to become another strategy. This method, This method makes combat. I have to start the recording again. This method makes combat tedious and does not fit well with the run and gun playstyle. The dev team wants skills, weapons, and modules and external components to be part of the strategy. We hope that in-depth build research will progress, but strategies requiring inconvenient control are not what the development team aims for. Last but not least, we are planning to skip the patch next week for the upcoming 5th week update on August 4th. Please look forward to the new Descendant Luna and Ultimate Valby, new intercept battles, new ultimate weapons, modules, external components, and skins on August 1st. Thank you. Well, that's it for all of the patch notes for the First Descendant. This came out Thursday, July 18th. And thank you for watching the video. This is JB Vano. I probably will be doing more of these. I enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the video too. Have fun on the battlefield and have a great day. Peace.